In brightest day,
in blackest night.
No evil shall escape my sight.
Let those who worship evil's might
beware my power.
Green Lantern's light. Welcome back to another episode of the Capes and Lunatics. Yes, this time it's time for your monthly Green Lantern fix with me, Phil, and returning, well, don't hold it against him, Hal Jordan superfan, it is Will Allred.
Hey, everyone.
I like your setup, man. You got the camera at a different angle. You could see them shelves better, I think.
Yeah, we used to have an iMac here, but we've had to move it, so I've got my laptop here. So, this better?
I like it. I mean, for that background
Awesome.
And stuff, I can see everything better, I think. Yeah, look at that.
Cool. All right, I will keep that in mind for the future.
I'm trying to figure out how to get my stuff seen up above, so I'm like, I don't know. We're going to have to pull Will Allred here, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, go with the laptop and shoot up. Yeah, makes it look like I don't have two chins, right?
I that's what I'm afraid of. But yeah, no, I have a separate camera because I think it's like better video quality, but I don't know. I mean, you look pretty good, so.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
All right, so yeah, we got some. We've had some new Green Lanterns come out before we get to our before we conclude Far Sector.
Yeah.
Before we get to part 3. Let's see. So yeah, I don't know because again, you get your monthly box. I don't know if you've read all of these, but
let's see. I've got 13 of Absolute Green Lantern 10. I've got Green Lantern
31,
number 31, and Green Lantern Course 12. Yep.
Okay, I might be a little ahead of you on the Green Lantern Corps, but oh, did you read? I have it up there. Green Lantern Galactic Slam. It's like a DC KO tie-in.
No, I have not. I need to get that. I think I missed it on my list, so I'll get it ordered.
It's another Jeremy Adams. Because of course, Kyle's. It's kind of like, oh hey, where did Kyle and Superboy and all them go? And they run into, I believe that it's a Jeremy Adams creation because it did show up in his Flash run.
Oh, yeah, that wrestler guy from the Flash. Yeah.
Yeah, well, the whole league, the WAM, the Wrestling Across the Multiverse. Yes. And that's a whole thing with, there's some bad wrestlers in there who I guess used to work for Darkseid or are still working for Darkseid. So, yes. Yes, like I said, that is your DC KO tie-in. And,
Gotcha.
They did say at least that I don't know if that wrestler or the whole league's going to be back. So I'm wondering if that's going to hit the monthly Green Lantern book because aren't we promised some Kyle. When we hit 600 here? Yes.
Yeah, and I didn't really see him. I don't think he was in number 12, was he? Of the Green Lantern Corps?
I don't think. Yeah, that's the thing because it's like I read issue 13. He's not in there, but they do have a variant cover for Kyle for issue 13. So
okay, well, and I know he wasn't in 31,
and
I hadn't realized that Barry didn't have his super speed, so that was
yes, the crossover with the powerless, because well, that's the whole absolute power thing where Barry basically blew up like a multiversal whatever, like a portal or whatever, and it basically severed his tie to the Speed Force. So,
okay, cool.
Yes.
I didn't realize that.
So once again, Wally West is the flat. Everyone else has their speed except for Barry. So,
okay. So they didn't pull an Emerald Twilight, so that's good.
No, he's not. He didn't become a dick or nothing. No, he just lost his powers. Yeah. But
nice.
I mean, speaking of Green Lantern 31, I like this. This is what I've been begging for. Some more Green Lantern stuff on Earth.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the last 3 issues have been, I feel like, a little light on story because they're really fast reads.
Yeah, I wonder. I wonder is Jeremy Adams? I don't want to say spinning his wheels, but like kind of like not getting into any long form story here because we're
Till
gonna
600.
gonna be adding
Yeah.
like a lot of Kyle Rayner in here come 600.
Well, I mean, I like the fact that we're getting some quiet time,
Yes.
but I don't feel like we've had much quiet time to deal with all of the changes that have happened since everything in the core, right?
Yeah.
The big crossover, all of the cores are on Oa. Yeah.
Although I know last month, I mean, haven't we been begging for maybe to slow down a little bit because it's basically we're just jumping from one universal crisis to another universal crisis.
Yeah. So I mean, it's good to slow down. It's
Yeah.
just I like the Batman story was just really a super fast read. I just didn't feel like we got interaction between them, but
That was
I
just
know,
that was just a cash grab, Will.
Batman.
yeah, well,
My favorite
probably.
character.
It just felt fast, right?
Mm.
You know, if we could slow it down a little, and maybe that's pacing of the issue, or maybe like this one, the pacing of the issue here. There really wasn't much of a chance for Hal and Barry to talk, right? It was just, there's a big strong guy that's gonna, pound you to dust, right? So I don't know. I do like that we're slowing down a little bit, but we seem to be focusing just on Hal's part of, the message, the memories, the hit, whatever they are, right?
Yeah.
And not focusing on Hal in relation to everything else that's going on, right? I mean, because it's having him on Earth. I mean, I would prefer. Hal doesn't have to be involved in every decision that affects the core. So
Yeah.
having him away and off, I think, is a really good thing. But I don't know, the manner in which he was kind of removed from Oa, because of this, whatever this is from the Book of Oa. I don't know. I just probably need to give it a little bit more time and see, how everything plays together. But and Jeremy Adams, I think, has earned that.
So I wonder is this going to be a once we hit 600, is this going to be the Hal and Kyle book, whether it's two separate stories or if they kind of intermingle or?
Well, as much as we love and go on and on about the Jeff Johns run, I really think that dynamic, you had two people on Earth, you had Hal and John, it was really to the detriment of John, because it was Hal's book, right? And I don't want to see that happen to Kyle or Hal, in the main book, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess we'll just have to kind of wait and see how things play out. I mean,
I wouldn't even be bothered with a larger size issue every month and just give us like two separate stories.
Yeah, I think that would be awesome. And then gradually bring them together or something. They don't, or maybe not. Maybe they're just completely separate for a while, right?
True.
But yeah, I mean the art's great. I enjoyed Green Lantern, but I don't know. It just seems the last few issues have been a little bit light on story for me.
Yeah. Yeah, again, I just wonder if we're just holding off for 600 or... Oh, what did you think of the theory at the end where Barry was like, oh, because Hal's getting these flashes and stuff, and and Barry's like, oh, I think you're sending yourself messages back from the future.
Yeah, which is kind of cool, and Barry would know about that, right?
And the thing I don't like is, like, are we dumbing down Hal? Because he's like, oh, how would I do that? I'm like you haven't seen weird stuff as you're in your time as a Green Lantern, where you're just like, oh, I'm sending myself...
You have a magic wishing ring, okay? I can't do anything.
Just the Grant Morrison stuff alone. I'm like, I know you've seen weirder stuff than that.
Exactly.
I was like, come on.
Yeah, and the Grant Morrison issue has probably one of my favorite little sequences in Green Lantern. Where anyway, when we talk about the Green Lantern, we'll talk about that.
We will get there, kids. Promise. Yes.
But yeah, this has been. I don't know. The last few issues have been a bit strange to me. I don't know. And it may just be me. I may be expecting something that, isn't necessarily on the table at the moment. So
yeah.
But I mean, they're still good issues. It's just kind of not what I was expecting. And what is 31 anyway? Is it
what legacy numbering?
6. Yeah, 598.
598.
So 2 issues.
Yes.
2 issues until the big 600.
Yes, I believe next issue is the date issue with Hal and Carol, I think.
Ah, okay. So my question, and I think this is a fair question, is what are they counting to get to 600?
Um,
So we've got Green Lantern. That's 224 issues. Is that right?
I think so. Yeah, something 223
Yeah.
or 224, something like that.
We've got Kyle's book. I know it didn't start with Kyle, but we're going to call
Yeah.
that volume Kyle's volume. That was like
180. Was it 182? Something like
I
that.
think it's like 182.
Oh.
And then we had Post Rebirth,
Mm-hmm.
which went up to 60 something, right? Then we had New 52, which went to
Is that 52?
52.
Yes.
Yeah. And then we had two books come out of that. We had Green Lanterns, which I
Mhm.
kind of consider a core book, and we had Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern Corps, which I consider the Hal book, right? So they
That's
would
true.
count.
That's true. Yeah, because you neither one of those was just Green Lantern titled Green Lantern.
Yeah.
So yeah, does that
So,
count?
I don't know. And
Yeah.
then when that ended, we got the Thorn Run, which was what, 13 issues, 12 issues?
Yeah, something like that.
And now we're on this one. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm curious
And,
what they included,
yeah,
what they didn't include.
And I'm like, do you count? I mean, are they counting the 6 issues of Rebirth in there?
Good point.
And if you're going with which title are you counting the issues for? Is it just the stuff that, I mean, except for when Kyle had the book, is it? Or are you just counting the stuff Hal Jordan was in?
Yeah, because I mean, Green Lantern Corps itself was a different title, right?
Yep.
And why would you?
Mhm.
I mean, if you're talking Batman, they didn't count the detective issues. I wouldn't think because Detective is its own series. So yeah, anyway, just a weird esoteric question. I don't know, right?
Can you imagine that's your job? Just like, yeah, tell us when we're going to get to issue 600.
Yeah, exactly.
Or here's an idea, kids. Just keep the legacy numbering and you never have to do the fancy math. You just,
Exactly. You don't have to decide what's included and what's not included, right?
Exactly.
Oh, well.
All right. I know we talked to, we were like, kind of like, yeah, it's moving slow. How'd you feel about Absolute Green Lantern number 10?
Something happened, which was good. Okay. But I think my plan is this. I'm going to, when 12 comes out, I'm going to read it, and then I'm going to reread the first 12 issues and see how it holds together. And I think at that point, I'm going to decide whether or not to continue with it. I mean, Al Ewing, I love his work, but this has just been so slow of a burn, and also so conceptually different than what the core of Green Lantern is, that I don't know if it holds together and reads better in that chunk, then I'll stick with it. If it doesn't, then I'll probably say good luck, but I'll be over here watching on the sidelines.
I mean, that's a damning review. If Will Allred's not reading a Green Lantern book.
I know.
And I mean, you're reading Green Lantern Dark, and I mean, it doesn't have to be the main timeline or anything. I mean, this man will read anything Green Lantern, and it's like,
I do trust Al quite a bit, and my trust is going to extend to 12 issues,
Yes.
a whole year worth. And then after that, if it's not coming together for me, then at that point I'm going to have to just, step away, I think.
I mean, again, yeah, I like Al Ewing too, but this is probably like my least favorite thing I've read of his. And I don't know if it's just the pace or what, because it just seems like every issue it's like, oh, evil alien stuff. But have we gotten like an explanation of, what's an Ab and Sur, what's a Sin Astro? Yeah, I'm like.
And Kilowog's the bad guy, and all the other people.
There's a Xandarian that looks like it's bad. I don't know if he's Tomar 2 or Tomar Ray, but it's like, yeah, it looks like there's an evil one of them now.
And we had didn't Mogo show up?
Oh yeah, I think so.
But again, I need to reread it.
Me too.
And I just think that month to month reading of the series is. I don't think it's really being written for that, and I think it's hurting it because
I know that's like the new the modern model with a lot of these books where it's like written for trades and not like monthly. But I mean, writers should try to do both if you can,
Exactly. I mean, you need to be able to. I mean, honestly, I just kind of feel lost, and part of that's probably on me because I read it and then I move on to the next
Yeah.
issue of something else.
Yeah.
But it's just I get lost from month to month because it's
And it's not just like going down to the store anymore. I mean, you can read these digitally. Say you have a DC, a DC subscription to the app, and it's just like, oh hey, the new issue's up. Let me go read the new issue, and it's like, you're still gonna feel that way.
yeah. I mean, it's just it's not coming together for me, and that could be completely on me.
I mean, I feel the same way. But again, we're old school. We enjoy reading our monthly comics, but.
Exactly, and I just don't. I don't know
But Al Ewing doing the deep dive. One of the DEO agents is Kari Limbo.
Yeah, I mean we're getting lots and lots of characters from associated with Green Lantern, but it's all this remixed and completely. I mean it's taking it and then shifting it, shaking it up, and then looking at it through a prism. I mean it's not come together for me yet. I mean, it just hasn't. And like I said, I'm going to give it, a couple more chances and then try to read them all. But if it doesn't, I'll step away, and then maybe it does later, and I'll come back to it. But at this point, it's just not working for me.
I mean, and again, it's like, I know Al likes writing his like body horror stuff, like he did with the Immortal Hulk, and he likes some of his cosmic stuff, which his Venom stuff was pretty good too. I mean, it was more than just stupid Venom.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there was cosmic stuff, time travel involved. I mean, it was good, but yeah, I mean, here it's just like, maybe put the gas, hit the gas a little more. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. It's just, I mean, I think the art is great.
Mm-hmm.
I think the pacing is doing it for me because we still really don't know anything.
I mean, yeah, it's like, and it's every issue. Do you put it down and you're just like, okay, that was it?
What the heck is going on? And I think that's okay for the first arc, maybe the first 4 issues, but we're 10 issues deep into this now, and I don't feel like we know anything or have really any idea what the heck's going on. Now, and that may be on purpose. Maybe that's how, it probably is how Al wants the reader to feel, but I don't think a lot of readers are going to want to feel that way for very long.
No.
Right?
And it's just, I don't know. I'm just, this issue 10. I'm just like, did we ever leave this room? We just had a conversation in this room, right?
Yeah, and then
I'm like, who the hell wrote this? Bendis.
Bendis.
I mean, we had some action here.
A little bit, yeah.
Goldface, some bullets, blood, and I mean another deep dive. Goldface, right?
Yes.
And we have Simon, who.
He's still wearing the mask. He's just a DEO agent, but he's still wearing that mask.
And we've got Cameron, we got Chase, Agent Chase. I mean, that's a series that I love from the early aughts, right? But I don't know. It just seems like more stuff is being thrown in, and
it's like, here's some more evil alien stuff. We're not going to explain it, but here's more evil aliens.
Yeah, I just don't know. I just feel kind of lost. And again, that partially could be my fault. Maybe, and again, I do need to go back and reread it. Maybe it will hold together better.
Yeah,
but
maybe.
Just month to month, though, it's just not.
It's not clicking for me. But do you think Al may be doing something to this on purpose, where it's basically like, oh yeah, this is cosmic alien stuff that goes over humans' heads, and you're not meant to understand it?
Well, I mean. Possibly, but I mean.
Well, then mission accomplished, because I don't know what the hell's going on here.
I mean, yeah, it's. I think we need some concrete answers pretty soon, or I won't be there to get them when they're finally revealed.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, because I mean, I think like Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, Absolute, all those books are going on. I think they're adding new ones. So I mean, I could see them like, let's put a pause on this and.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I've heard good things about Absolute Martian Manhunter. I've heard great things about.
Absolute Martian Manhunter. That's the way to do a trippy book, like in a good way.
Yeah. Absolute Wonder Woman's won some awards. Kelly Thompson is
friend of the show. Kelly Thompson. Oh yeah, she's killing it. Yeah,
she's killing it on that book. So this one I've not read Absolute Flash.
Ironically, the book that's late, the Absolute Flash.
That's awesome. But this one just feels like feels like an odd man out, kind of, from what I've read of the Absolute stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I really want to like it. I mean, I desperately want to like it. It's just not clicking for me.
No, me neither. Oh, and then Green Lantern Corps. How you feeling about that? I mean, I think I'm an issue ahead of you. So if you want any spoilers, because I think 13 kind of wraps up this story. So
Okay, so I just read 12, and 12, Fatality has never been one of my favorites, but I will say that I don't think she's really been treated that well since the Mars era, since Kyle's run. But I think she's being set up to be something, and I'm obviously, I don't know what happens in 13 yet, so
yeah, I don't know if you wanted any spoilers or not, but yeah.
Well, let's hold off on the spoilers.
Okay.
But,
okay. Yeah, we'll talk next month. But yeah, it kind of wraps it up in 13. So.
Okay. I don't know.
I want your thoughts on what happens to the villain, that Enquire or whatever. Yeah.
What I think I'm missing about Green Lantern Corps at this point is a status quo. There really hasn't been a status quo in this book since it started.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like quite as focused, because it's like we're kind of focusing on John, this John coming back, and not kind of wanting to be there. But there's really there's no other human Green Lantern anchor. Guy's kind of in there, but he's not. We're not
He's
focusing
rare,
on him.
I mean, Kilowog was the narrator of number 12.
Yeah.
Right. And
which, if you wanted to use Kilowog, make him the co-star of this book, but we're not doing that either. Or it's let's get more with Kat Matui, but we're not,
Yeah, and that one kind of got quashed in this issue. She's put in stasis, right?
Yes.
I don't know. This is, of all the ways to bring Katma back, this one seems a little clumsy. Right?
Like I said, I don't like it because she doesn't have her experience as a Green Lantern and all the memories and,
Yeah, it's...
how more interesting would that be if John's trying to protect her and she's like, yeah, I might have been out of the game for a while, but you know how many years? I mean, I had more seniority than you.
Yeah, I trained you, buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know.
That would have been some nice character dynamic where it's you knew all this, but you've been out of this for how long? The universe is a lot different.
Yeah, I don't know. I think what I'm looking for is, let's get an established status quo. Let's have lanterns out, and I hope they're rethinking the whole intergalactic, universal police force, and maybe transitioning them to more like first responders, right?
Yeah. I was thinking about this the other day. Maybe I think we've discussed this before. Maybe the Guardians need another break or something, but just kind of let the Green Lanterns be more independent, kind of.
Well, I mean, in the early days, I think that's kind of what it was. Hey, here's your sector. Go protect it.
Exactly.
Do your thing. And I'm a little bit intrigued, I think, about all of the corps working together. Think about having 14 lanterns per sector, right? One from each corps, or two from each corps, in every sector. And, the job is not promote order, blah, blah. The job is to go out and help people.
Yeah.
Right? Go out and help. Do what you can.
I just wonder how long that's going to last, though, because, you really think reds and yellows are going to be helping people forever?
Yeah.
Especially with Sinestro's yellow again.
Yeah, with Sinestro being a yellow again. Yeah, that's true.
Or you take it the other way, and Sinestro's I'm helping people. I'm helping them by, they're
taking control.
Yes, they're not worth any. They're not able to rule themselves. Which,
yeah.
These days, I don't know. He might have a point.
He might have a point. You never know. I hope we get to this status quo kind of soon, and then we can start. Yeah. Once we have that foundation, then we can start branching out, because I want to see some of those veteran lanterns that hopefully didn't get killed during all this other stuff that was going on, right?
Yeah. I am surprised Guy's not a bigger part of this book, considering he was in the Superman movie. I thought they'd be pushing Guy hard.
Yeah, that is interesting too. Although, and you can tell me if this is a spoiler, at the end of 13, I think I've read that the entities come back, but they're babies.
Yes, they come to Guy. Yes.
Okay, and they come to Guy.
Yes.
So.
Yes. Because he's like, why are you babies? And then it's like, next issue, why are they emotional, or babies?
I mean, I thought it was really cool that Guy had the Book of Oa, right? I thought that was neat.
In
because
his closet.
Guy is not just a brute force, he is smart, right? So hopefully getting him more face time in the book. John, I'm hopeful that him and the Katma thing will work out better, but it's not Katma because you're right. She doesn't have those memories. She's not a Green Lantern yet.
It seems like every 5 to 10 years we build John up, and then it's like, no.
Yeah, yoink.
Yes. Since the 80s at least. Yeah, it's like we build him up, boom.
Based on my understanding, John can't die. So how did he die reigniting I don't get that. Anyway.
Or did he turn into pure energy, or is it just like this one can go away because we have another John Stewart?
Yeah, I think that was their way of just getting rid of that instead of having them merge back together. Or
maybe, yeah.
I don't know. It was the whole hyper time split thing was weird anyway. It didn't make a lot of sense to me. So maybe it's one of those things that were just like.
I feel like it was almost like a plot device to get us Katma back.
Maybe, but it was also a way for us to get John in his own series while keeping him in the dark sectors.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm enjoying Green Lantern Corps. It just seems kind of unfocused right now.
Yes. Again, if you're going to focus on John, and like his relationship with Katma.
Mm-hmm. And I think part of the problem is that it's going to be very difficult to make, obviously, Green Lantern fans happy because we have John, we have Guy, we have Kyle, we've got Hal, we've got Simon and Jessica,
Joe.
We've got Joe. Yeah, I mean,
and that's just the human Green Lanterns.
That's just the human ones, right? Yeah, we've got the awesome alien Green Lanterns that we had from the previous Corps series, which I miss a lot of those.
No,
I am
just the old school Kilowog and
I'm really. I mean, we haven't seen Salak in a while. But Princess Iolande. I really don't think that that Sinestro's daughter's best place is in the Yellow Lantern Corps.
Sornik,
Sinestro Corps. Yeah,
Sornik,
I don't think Sornik's. Having her back in the green.
There's just so many. What's Arisia up to?
Yeah, there's just so many lanterns. I think if we could get that kind of foundational status quo established, then we could start branching out and exploring some of these other stories.
No.
Where has Arisia been? Where has supposedly she's dead, except she's not, right? I don't know. I mean, and we've talked about this a lot before. I'm so tired of hey, we need to make somebody look dangerous. Let's kill a Green Lantern.
Yeah.
That's kind of lazy, I think, right? Lanterns should be pretty, some of the most powerful people in the universe because of what they can do.
Oh yeah.
Right. And just making them, hey, we got to have somebody that looks mean. Let's kill a bunch of lanterns. And this is not necessarily just a critique of the way they've been treated, like in this series or in the New 52 series or the Thorn Run. I mean, this goes back to the way they were treated, even to a certain extent in the Mars Run. When Kyle, because Fatality, to bring this back around to Fatality, she killed a lot of lanterns, and that was not something that I greatly liked, about that, because I think lanterns, even without a ring, they are formidable, right? And I think that by making them, the easy kill for the new next bad person has kind of taken away from that a lot, at least in my mind.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, way to go. We went down a whole rabbit hole there.
Well, no, good. Discuss the new issues. So should we get to the wrap up Far Sector?
You bet.
All right.
Is this the final 4 or the mid 4?
The final 4, 9 through 12.
Final 4.
Yep.
9 through 12. Yeah. Got it right here.
Nice.
Great book.
Yep, it's been reprinted a few places, including those little digest size ones now. It's on it's on DC's app, so yeah.
Yep. It's got a hardcover I've got up there on the shelf. which is cool. It's oversized, really nice. I mean, it really, I know we've mentioned this before, but the art on these issues by Jamal Campbell is just
Oh
spectacular.
yeah, look at those covers.
Yeah, absolutely. And then of course the writing by N.K. Jemisin is top notch.
Oh, yeah.
Chef's kiss. I mean, it's amazing.
Oh yeah.
This is just an amazing series.
Oh yeah.
And
God, issue 9 there on the left. I mean, that should be a poster. Look at that.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's this series it was expertly plotted, paced. The art's phenomenal, and it's just amazing, and it all comes together in the end. So,
well, it's a murder mystery, and they pay, N.K. Jemisin pays it off. So
yeah, and because Jo is a detective. I mean, and she's figuring this out. So it's paired up against her wanting to make a change in society, not just a quick fix, right? But make a change in a society to make it better, right? And we got that from the very beginning, especially with the quotes that she's using from, the various authors, right?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, the societal issues, she brings up. I'm like, this thing's 6 years old. I'm like, ugh, this could be written today. Ugh.
Yeah, exactly. It's very much still relevant, very much so. But yeah, I mean, I think this series. I know it doesn't have Hal in it, and you're gonna laugh when I say this, but I mean, this is one of the best Green Lantern series that's ever been published. I mean, I'd put it up there. It is, I think, more focused than the Johns run. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Rebirth and I love the Johns run. I think overall, if you take the Johns run as a whole, this is probably more focused and just better executed. But I think that there are some high points in the Johns run that are better than these 12 issues. So, again, I still think that's pretty darn high praise. I mean, you look at Green Lantern Will World. That's an amazing, graphic novel, right?
Oh yeah. Well, do you think that's part of it too? Is like whether it's an issue or it's 12 issues, like maybe keeping focused on one Green Lantern and it's kind of self-contained. Yeah. There's no other Green Lanterns coming in, or you're basically focusing on this one world.
Yeah, and I think that I don't know if that was the requirements from editorial, but I think that really helped this book because she didn't have to deal with all that stuff that's going on, right? You didn't have to deal with New 52 or the multiverse or any of those things, right? It could be its own thing. And I mean, honestly,
it didn't have to be in continuity, it was Schrodinger's book. It's like it could be in continuity. It could not be in continuity. You didn't even know until Jo showed up in the regular Green in the Jeffrey Thorne run. Yeah,
exactly. Yep. And then there's there's just some really great science fiction concepts in here too. How the societies differ, and the different types of aliens in this, that make up the city enduring,
including like the artificial intelligence and stuff. Yeah. I
mean, this thing is really densely packed with a lot of cool sci-fi, ideas.
Oh yeah.
And like the best sci-fi, it kind of mirrors the times that we're in. It shows us, hey, yeah, there's a thin, science fiction is always about now, right?
Yeah.
And this still, I think, applies. But we've got great art. We've got a focused 12-issue arc story that has a beginning, middle, and an end, and it's a very satisfying story. And the other thing I find really interesting, this is not Green Lantern Far Sector. It's Far Sector. It is a Green Lantern book, but it's not a Green Lantern book, which sets it apart. And it gets back to that Schrodinger's, series. Is it or is it not? And ultimately, it turns out that it is, because Jo came in during the Thorne run. But I think that's one of the things that again sets this apart. Is it doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
Right. It uses all the tools, but it uses them in new and interesting ways.
So do you think that was that an intentional decision to not slap the words Green Lantern on the cover?
I think so. I really do. I know Young Animal was an imprint that didn't really last long, right? It's basically this book and I think 3 others, and then boom, it was gone as a publishing imprint. But I think it was, I don't know if maybe it's fair to say this, maybe it's not, but it feels like hey, let's do a Vertigo. Let's do a new Vertigo,
Mm-hmm.
right? I think that's what Young Animal was looking for, but let's give it more of a superhero focus,
Yeah.
right? And I didn't read the other books. I can't speak to them. I'm sure the quality was good because the Far Sector quality was so amazing. I think that helped because you have a writer who's not necessarily known for writing comics. I mean, she's an amazing writer, science fiction writer. You get an amazing artist to work with her, and then you set this in something that could or couldn't be part of continuity. It doesn't matter, right? Because that doesn't matter to it's not important to the story that's being told,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you get this great 12-issue series that is one, beautiful, and two, is just a really crisp murder mystery that also has a lot of societal, criticism slash I don't know what the word I'm looking for here is, but it's an awesome series.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, I think you don't even have to necessarily be a Green Lantern fan. If you're just a fan of straight up science fiction, read this. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, if you're a fan of murder mysteries, read this.
Yeah, it has a more fantasy, trappings, but yeah, it is at its heart a murder mystery. Yeah.
Yep. And what's going on and why. I mean, it has some noir trappings, but at the end, it's not about, noir is very kind of depressing, but this is very hopeful because Joe is able to, by force of will, pardon the pun, able to actually make some changes in society, right? And I mean, I think it's in 6 or 7, they basically ask her, well, what do you think we should? I've already told you. I think you should stop killing people. There you go. Genius.
Right now. It's like, no, you can't force a society to make changes just by, oh, hey, let's, people are protesting, let's just slaughter them.
Exactly. Yeah. We've done this how many times in the past? And it's great because Joe provides us as the reader. She's that character. She's our character that introduces us to all of this craziness that is the City Enduring, right? I mean, so it's so well constructed and so well done. I mean, this is something that you could give to, like you said, a science fiction fan. You can give it to a murder mystery fan.
Yeah.
They don't have to be Green Lantern fans. And I think ultimately this might make them Green Lantern fans. Then you could give them Rebirth or Sinestro Corps War or Blackest Night, which is pretty deep cut. But anyway, you could.
Yeah.
I think this is a really great entry point for people into Green Lantern.
Yeah, and like you said, like the noir feel, like it's not like dark, but I think the noir feel you get, again, it's a detective story, but also she's on this alien planet where it's like, I don't know who I can, you don't know if you can trust everybody, including the characters she's like friendly with. I was like, okay, is this person going to be trustworthy, or is this someone's going to like stab her in the back?
Absolutely. I mean, but yeah, I have nothing but praise for this series.
Yes,
it really is awesome.
Yes,
and I would be curious if N.K. Jemisin would maybe do some more with Joe, right?
Yeah. I wonder. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Although from what I hear, what I've read and heard, I don't think comics is paying. I mean, I don't know what if N.K. Jemisin would do it for love of the game, but I'm just I don't think they're paying a lot.
And she's got. I mean, she's a novelist, so she's got certainly other things that she can be writing. But I think this foray into comics for her, I think was amazing.
Oh yeah, I thought you were gonna say I keep thinking I need to pull the trigger and see if she would do an interview. We could talk to her about this. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
I have to see. Sometimes it's hard. I mean, sometimes it's hard to track people down on social media, which these days I don't blame anybody. But yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Yep. I hear you, man. But yeah, absolutely, highly recommend Far Sector. 5 stars.
Yes,
definitely recommend.
Yes, again, if you're a Green Lantern fan, read it. If you're a fan of science fiction, read it. If you're a fan of murder mysteries, read it.
Mm-hmm. If you're just a fan of extraordinarily well executed comics, read it.
Yeah, yes. Again, there's so many different ways you can get to this series. Yes, read it.
Absolutely.
Again, like I said, I don't think they pushed this book hard enough when it was coming out, but again, it was like COVID era, so again, everything was in disarray. So.
Yep, absolutely. But yeah, I mean, I think #1 went to a second printing, and then they had some cool variant covers on some of the issues as well. So I don't know how it sold, but I think it sold fairly well. Without any, because at least I hope it sold really well because it's so awesome. Right?
Yeah. Well, they've reprinted it in how many different formats? So I'm assuming yes,
Exactly.
It's popular. Yes.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, we're talking about the DC book. You said absolutely.
We were just talking about the absolute stuff. Yep.
Although that's another thing that's been getting people in the comics side, maybe just because there's not as much continuity and stuff to worry about. But again, the absolute books have been popular.
Yep. Well, I liken it to the Ultimate books, from the early aughts, right? Hey, you can restart the Marvel Universe now, and you don't have all that backstory. But guess what? After issue 1, you got backstory, right?
Yeah. But again, it's like you only got to worry about 1 or 2 or 3 years of continuity instead of like 30, 40, 50 years. Yeah.
70. Yeah.
70.
I mean, I get it, but look at what happened to the Ultimate line.
Yeah.
Basically, they blew up that universe, right? They cherry picked the characters that they wanted to keep out of it, and then so those aren't the key because they're not the real. And I know we're talking about fictional characters here. They're not the real characters. Yeah. Right.
Well, there was a new Ultimate line, and it was great, especially since we got a married Spider-Man again. But again, Hickman was writing that, and Hickman's like, after like 2 years, he's like, yeah, I think I'm going to leave the book. And then Marvel decides they're going to shut down all the Ultimate books. And it's like, why? I think they were doing pretty well.
Hard to say, right?
Petty. I think they were mad that I think Ultimate Spider-Man was not so an Amazing Spider-Man because people want to marry Spider-Man. Come on.
Yeah. I get Absolute is different and right now kind of exciting, but that's not Batman. That's the Absolute Batman, right? And that's not Wonder Woman. That's the Absolute Wonder Woman. I could certainly be wrong. I just don't see I don't see them still publishing Absolute Batman, Absolute Wonder Woman in a decade.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, 10 years from now, are they going to be around? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope they continue with all of the, continue to have success. But, we've seen this before.
Yeah.
New 52. Excuse me.
Well, like you said, the Ultimate books and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm a little too jaded. I don't know. I guess we'll see. All
right. So, all right. Any other thoughts, William?
I think we're good, sir.
All right. So yeah, next month again we'll cover new stuff, but then I think we decided on the first 4 issues or so of the Green Lantern season 1. Right. Yes, by Grant Morrison. So. Yes.
That series is definitely stranger than normal, but I'm looking forward to rereading that one.
Yes. Boy, shocker, kids! Will Allred. Oh, breaking news! Will Allred excited to reread a Hal Jordan story.
Crazy!
Who could have seen that one coming? Breaking news. Man.
And hey, somebody should be a little bit excited about Green Lantern 600 because I think your boy's going to take over the book at that point, right?
At least to play a big part. Yeah. There's variant covers. New an updated costume. Yeah. So
nice. Looking forward to it.
Yes.
I think it's going to be. I'm looking forward to new Green Lantern stuff and new Green Lantern Corps stuff, and I'm hoping that Absolute Green Lantern pulls me back in.
Yeah, we'll see, but yeah.
We'll see. Yeah.
When 600 comes out, trust me, kids, we're going to talk about it. So.
Yep. Absolutely. Sorry.
Once we have our grubby little paws on it, yes. All right, so send us your thoughts, especially your Green Lantern thoughts. Email us CapesandLunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. You can pretty much follow us on all social media, including now we have a Substack. We got TikTok going. Basically anywhere. Yeah, find us. Buy the new merch at TeePublic or Spring. The new Capes and Lunatics logo, the Podfather Phil logo. Justin the Owl has a new logo for the Lost Library of Legends. You can pick that up there too. So, oh man, I need to make you up a fancy logo. Will, something either something
fancy. Too fancy for me.
Something Hal Jordan. I'll just slap a green mask, a domino mask on your face. Come on. Or something for crossover division. Come on. All right. And of course, the Lilith Hellfire just demands that you rain the money on us through the Cash App link, so don't get her mad.
We need the money. Gimme.
And, of course, the Patreon, where not only are you getting at least one exclusive uncensored episode every month, but you're going to be getting our regular episodes before they hit the regular podcast. So if you're listening to this on the podcast, you could have had this episode early if you subscribed to the Patreon. So could have got all this goodness early. And as I say, yes, if you are a subscriber, you can suggest topics for us to discuss. So the only safe way to tell Lilith Hellfire what to do, subscribe to the Patreon. So yes, go to patreon.com/CapesandLunatics.
Fucking crazy.
Thank you, Drunk Justin. All right. And while you're online, yes, go check out this hot comic coming out of Kickstarter called Crossover Division. William, tell them where to find.
Yes, very much appreciated. Crossover Division, we are going to launch issue number 8. Hopefully in March, maybe early April. We'll see how things are coming along. But you can go to crossoverdivision.com and check things out there. One of our variant covers, I can say this because I've revealed part of the cover. I haven't revealed the whole cover. One of our covers is by Tula Lote, the winner for Best Cover Artist at the Eisners this past July. So come take a look. CrossoverDivision.com.
Why have you not revealed the whole thing? Is it spoiler territory here?
No, it's just
Okay.
we made part of her cover the project image for
okay.
for that issue. So
maybe we're getting a surprise you don't want to spoil.
no, but we've got some amazing covers. I can reveal that we have a cover coming from Angela Wu, which is also fantastic.
Nice.
Carola Borelli, and then of course, our usual suspects of Alice Leclerc and Pablo Martinena. We'll be doing the standard cover by Alice, and then the first variant by Pablo, because they are our regular artists on the series. So cool stuff.
Variant covers, kids. He's in the comic business now.
That's right, I am. I'll put it in my navel.
Hey, boys, you look at the party? I love the party.
Seems like I'm getting a package every other day.
I hope it's going somewhere nice.
They aren't even attempting to enter our orifices.
Love that quote.
Tom DeFalco.
Yeah, gotta love Star Blast. Or not.
I, of course, know how, Jordan.
I do.
All right, kids. Thank you for joining us. Again, we'll be back in a month. Talk to the new issues. We'll start covering The Green Lantern, Season 1 by Grant Morrison.
And Liam Sharp.
Yes. Hal Jordan stories. I'm pretty sure we'll have thoughts.
I might have some thoughts.
Maybe. But yeah, again, new issues. So when you read your new Green Lantern, send in your thoughts. Send them on the Green Lantern. All right, come back next time, and remember, go read some good comics.
Absolutely.